Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how just in minutes you can create a WhatsApp chatbot for your business and automate the entire WhatsApp conversation. I have created this AI assistant using Pabbly Chatflow. We are going to test this once. For that, I'm going to open my WhatsApp and I'm running a photography business. So I'm going to send a question related to the business. Which camera is best for wedding photography? I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. I received this message. Hi, I'm Lens Pro Virtual Assistant. For wedding photography, our top recommended cameras are these essential lenses and accessories to pair with them with the rest of the details. I'm going to ask another question. Can I extend my rental after booking? I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. And here is the message. Yes, you can extend your rental after booking subject to equipment availability. How it works. If we can't extend, then the rest of the details. I'm going to ask a final question. Can I book all my equipment directly through WhatsApp? Let's wait for the reply. Yes, you can complete the entire booking directly over WhatsApp. Then we have the quick steps, we have the notes with the rest of the details. So this is how you see my AI agent is replying and giving me answers in a very detailed format. If you also want to learn how you can create such WhatsApp chatbots for your business, then let's start creating this from the beginning. Here in this video, we are going to see how we can create an AI agent which can automate our WhatsApp conversation. For this, we are going to build a chatbot, and to visit Pabbly Chatflow, we have to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, we can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you credits free. You can use these credits and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Now for the limited time, we are running an offer. You are going to use this and you're going to get maximum discount while using this particular offer or the coupon code. So you can try this. Now as I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. Here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll select this Pabbly Chatflow access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, where I will be able to find the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. To add your WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on this add WhatsApp number, click on this WhatsApp connect, which is a preferred method, or you can also use a manual token to connect your WhatsApp to your Pabbly Chatflow. If you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Also on the left-hand side, we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow. You can check that out. To create this WhatsApp chatbot, we are going to create an AI agent. On the left-hand side, you can see this option of AI assistant. Let's open this. I've landed towards the AI assistant page. We can see the total AI assistant, active AI assistant, and the inactive AI assistant. To create a new AI assistant, you simply have to click on this add AI assist, and let's first name it as automate photography gear rentals via WhatsApp, and then simply click on this add AI assistant. Here we have landed towards this page from where we are going to start creating this AI assistant. The first one is AI instruction. The instruction type is AI agent. As soon as I selected the instruction type, the instructions are automatically added. You can enhance the instructions according to the requirement. Then we have this AI configuration, under which the first one is temperature. Set how the creative AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. Now if I go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.7. The AI to use will be OpenAI. The model will be GPT-5 mini. You can select this according to the requirement. Then we have this API key. Now in the help desk, a hyperlink is given, and if I click on this, I will be redirected towards the API keys page of OpenAI. To create a new token, you simply have to click on this create new secret key. First, you have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all, and then you simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you have to copy and paste that over here. I'm going to click on this connect, and you will see OpenAI key saved successfully. I have already added my API key. Then we have this AI assistant settings. Over here we have the header message and the footer message. If you want to provide the message, you have to toggle on these buttons, enter the message, and it will start displaying. I'm going to toggle on the stop keyword. Now how the stop keyword is used: whenever the user does not want to get the replies from the AI agent, this stop keyword is sent, and whenever it is sent, the AI agent stops replying or the matter is escalated to human support. Then we have this retry attempt. So the valid range given for the retry attempt to the AI agent to attempt the queries which it has not solved is this retry attempt, the valid range is 1 to 10. You can set this according to the requirement. Then we have this fallback message. I have entered, I am here to assist with questions related to company information or support. If you have any question about a service or need assistance with something specific, feel free to ask. This is the fallback message which I have entered. You can add the contact details, the company information, so that if the queries are not resolved, at least with the help of this fallback message, your contact details will be sent to the user and they can contact you directly. Moving on towards the next part, here we have this knowledge base. Now over here in this knowledge source, I'm going to upload the file, select the upload file, click on this cloud, click on this add new file, click on this cloud again, and then I'm going to go towards the download. I have already downloaded the file which I'm going to open and upload it over here. As I've uploaded it, I'm going to select and then click on this insert, and in this manner I have added the document. Now if I open the document which I have created, I have added all the details of my business. Knowledge base WhatsApp AI agent for photography, gear rentals, business name is this. Then we have the details, then we have the contact information, business hour, enter categories. Then we have all the details of the products and the services which I'm offering. Rental charges, rental duration, booking process, required document, delivery charges, cancellation policy, damage policy, and everything. So you have to create your knowledge base just like this in a very detailed format, and then you have to download this in .txt or .pdf format, after which you have to upload it over here. I'm going to click on this cloud, and then you have to upload it over here just in the manner I have uploaded it. Then we have this assistant interface. Now over here we have the heading name. I'm going to select the heading name like this. You can write anything according to the requirement, and you can see it changing over here in this preview. You can see how it is going to appear in front of the customers. If you want to keep the subheading, you can keep it. If you want to remove, you can do that. Then we have this initial message. Enter each initial message in the next chat bubble. You can add only 2 initial message. Now using these 2 initial messages, your AI agent is going to reply to the initial messages of the user. Then we have this display by powered by Pabbly. If you want to keep it enabled, you can enable this. If you want to disable, you can disable this. I'm going to keep it enabled only. We have this footer text where I have added privacy policy, and in the footer link I have added link to privacy policy. Then we have this user first message where I have entered I need help. So it is not necessary that whenever I send such message like I need help, only then the AI agent is going to reply to the users. It is going to reply on any message. Then we have the next part, of the final part, which is the styling. So over here I have selected the theme mode as light. You can select it as dark also, and you can see it changing over here. I'm going to keep it as light only. We have this assistant shape, circle, square, rounded, square. I'm going to select it as circle and keep the default colors like this only, but you can set this according to the requirement and your choice. Then we have this header profile picture, assistant profile picture, and the background picture. You can upload these pictures just in the manner we have uploaded the knowledge base. After doing all this, you have to toggle on this button, and then we have to save this AI assistant. Here AI assistant saved successfully. You can also embed this AI assistant to your website by clicking on this embed. Use this code to your website, and whenever someone clicks on that, they will be redirected towards the WhatsApp conversation. Moving on towards the next part, on the left hand side where we can see all these options, I'm going to open my chat and I'm going to tell you how you can assign this AI assistant to your chat. I've added towards my chat. I have to choose the AI assistant, select the AI assistant which I've just created, and then save this. In this manner, I've assigned this AI assistant to this particular contact. But doing this manually and to particular contact is very time consuming, and that's why what we can do, we can assign the AI assistant to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side, we have the settings. I'm going to open inbox settings in a new tab. Here under the inbox settings, if I scroll down, I have this option of AI auto reply settings. I have kept this enable AI auto replies on. I can select the list, select the AI assistant to that particular list, add more rules, select another list, select another AI assistant to that particular list, add more rules, select all the contacts, select another AI assistant to all the contacts, simply save the rules, and in this manner a particular AI assistant will be assigned to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. In this manner, you can assign the AI assistant to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. So this is how we have created this AI agent. Now, if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbots. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots using Pabbly Chatflow. Now, if you want to know the pricing plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching.